everybody, welcome back into more Outer Wilds. I am so excited to jump back into this game. I have absolutely fallen in love with the concept of this game, and I can't believe it has taken me so long to dip my toes into it, because it is everything that I miss about the games that I started this channel on. And that's not to say I haven't enjoyed all the games that I played on this channel. I have, but space and astrophysics and quantum physics and just all the mysteries of the universe and the soundtrack. I kind of just sat in the menu for a minute and was listening to the soundtrack. I am so excited to dig deeper into this game. I did move my notes over to a different notepad, a bigger one, and I feel like I didn't accomplish much in the first episode because the first flight I flew myself into the sun, but we are learning as we go. We are learning as we go, and I think my goal and how I'm gonna go about this is largely try to uncover as many mysteries as I can on one planet before moving to the next and follow those threads of discovery. That way I don't get so distracted. Wake up, wait, don't tell me that don't tell me that I lost progress by closing out the game. Hey, you know I died, right? You know that thing's a death trap, right? Okay, so I didn't lose dialogue. You know what? The ship's computer is going to be what tells me how much I've lost and gained. I think I'm good. Okay, I think I have the exact same information that I ended the last episode with. So, goal kind of is to stay on track with one planet before jumping to the next. And let me check, because I didn't move everything over to the new notepad, but I did move most things over. I need to follow the astronauts' instruments. Rybeck is at Brittle Hollow. Esker, I think, is my guy on the moon. Gabbro is in Giant's Deep. Gabbro is who I'm most excited about, because Gabbro was the one who brought back the statue whose eyes opened, and now we are in this quantum time loop that I'm hesitant to call a casual loop. And the reason being because someone can correct me on this if anyone remembers off the top of their head or they just know this. A casual loop allows for the future to be manipulated in some way. And I'm not sure if I would hope that's kind of our goal, because obviously we're dealing with, a supernova. That is currently the biggest threat to us at the moment, is that our sun is getting ready to explode. And I guess the end goal is to figure out how to stop the supernova, or potentially how to survive the supernova, which could have been. No, I don't think that would have been what the Nomai were after. The only thing that we know about the Nomai so far is that they were a very intelligent race. They are not the predecessors, or not predecessors. They are not the ancestors of the Hearthians, as far as we know. So we don't know if they came here or if they were just in this solar system long before the Hearthians were. And they were building something using metal from this planet over on the Ash Twin, or on the Hourglass Twins. Okay, that is the Brittle Hollow Seed. And that is interesting because that appears to be a portal. Wait, no, it's not Brittle Hollow, is it? Have I been over here? It's not Brittle Hollow, is it? It's Dark Bramble. It's a Dark Bramble seed, which is the really messed up planet at the end of the solar system, which appears to be highly invasive. And my hypothesis so far, what does this do? Does it move when I move? Oh, it does. Is it a puzzle? How do I make you go? What do I do with you? That's not gonna help me. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. My hypothesis so far is that that planet at the very end of our solar system, Dark Bramble, didn't always look like that. I think that a seed fell into that planet and then overtook the planet's core, which is now a concern for Timber Hearth, our planet, considering, you know, a seed dropped and has immediately taken root, and somehow we are hearing a harmonica sound coming from, oh god, both Dark Bramble and from that seed, which means the first astronaut could potentially be alive because they were the harmonica player. Okay, wait, that is the bridge that goes to that mining area. If I remember correctly. What's this? What is this? Wait, no, I wanted my flashlight. Okay. We have Nomai, some type of structure, and then a tree. What does that mean to me? The tree is like cracked open. Is there a tree in here that is cracked open? Or, you know, maybe that guy back at camp tore down that tree at some point because he's got beef with trees. Okay. Let's see. What else can we... I like using the jetpack as kind of a faster way to get around. What else can we see on our home planet before I really start digging into the outer planets? Bam. Okay. Let's see. What? Ooh, that's not good. How close can I get to it without it trying to kill me, is my question. Do I have anything that can mimic... Oh, wait. Ah, photo mode. Okay. So it's just clustered? It's clustered right there. Okay. It's up under that log. I don't see anything behind that log that I would really want to look at. Oh god. Is there a reason to come down this deep? Or this far down? Anything in this log? Okay. I am just, you know, exploring for the sake of exploration. We really don't know what ghost matter is either at this point, but apparently it is going away. At some point, there were larger pockets of it from my understanding. Okay, I gotta build up my jump. Because I don't want to have to go the direction of all the ghost matter. Okay, what could this possibly mean? Because there is a giant broken open tree. And I think the biggest tree is the one in town, right? Oh god, I'm getting stuck on things. Okay. Have I been that way? Bam. Oh, okay. I gotta be careful for my knees. Oh, I don't think I can make that. I don't think I can make that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, I got real lucky on that one. Oh, it's just a collection of ghost matter right here. Okay, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm no longer drowning. I'm good. So why? I'm trying to understand the purpose for coming this way. Like, why I'm allowed to come this way if it's nothing but ghost matter. Okay. Oh, the supernovas have started. absolutely crazy. It just lends into, okay, my starter theory is that we know that the universe is expanding. Like, that's just, we've known that for a while now. And I'm thinking that we're at the tail end of the expansion of the universe. So our stars and the stars surrounding us are just naturally dying off. Because that's the life cycle of a star. And we were taught that at the very beginning. Okay, this goes to the mining site, and we were there before. So there's really no reason to go back down there. Is there anything with these geysers? And I'm really at a point with this game, having just started it, where I think the best way to progress is to just throw science at the wall. And by that I mean, I'm gonna throw, wait, I should refuel before I try this. I'm throwing myself at the wall and seeing if I die or not, you know? Like a real scientist. No pain, no scientific gain. I didn't mean to come up here. Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna try to drown myself in this geyser. And if it doesn't work, you know, then maybe I'll learn something new about our planet. But my goal is to learn as much about each planet as I can before I get wrapped up in exploring the next set of planets. Totally looks like I can fit in there. I'm gonna do it. To infinity and the geyser. Ooh. Okay. I have found current. Ooh. Okay, I came from that way. Ooh, there's another one. Okay, hold up. Just me doing some aqueduct exploration. Ooh. Oh, there's writing in here. Okay. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of the cave pools. So unfortunately, we'll have to mine one of the other sites. On the opposite hand, new life. The species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. They remind me of a subterranean species my mentor Mallory once told me about from when our clan used to travel across this universe. Oh, I imagine she would have enjoyed those life forms greatly. Okay. Watching them during rest and hours escape me, they're fascinating. I wonder what the fourth eye does. So they have been here. The Nomai have been here. Where's my pen? That wasn't what I meant to do, but sure. The Nomai have been here since the Hearthians were like first evolving. So they did not come from this galaxy. Okay, well, we kind of already knew that because they did establish in the museum that there was no potential way that Hearthians had evolved from the Nomai. So it's interesting. There's other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? Okay, we've been there. Share similar formations and strata. That sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate if mining site 2B proves safe for this native species? We'll move our work there. The site 2B is safe. Colas says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on the life here. Okay, so they were a very, I guess, humanitarian species? Because, oh, check this out. And you're telling me no one's ever found this? Like no one has just dived into the geysers? Because that's the Hearthians! Oh, look at the little lizard people! And look at the way they're just looking down at them like, hello, newborn. Oh my god. It reminds me a little bit of how the Solarians in Mass Effect were uplifters of other races. Like they would find other species in the natal stages of their evolution and then go in and give them space travel and language, which always wasn't the best idea because, you know, they uplifted the Krogan, which led to a war, and then they also started to uplift, oh my god, what were they? I hated their guts. It's what the, is he called the Collector? No, the Shadow Broker. Oh my god, I forget what type of species he is, but he's the one who looks like a spider, and I don't like it. I don't. But that's what this reminds me of. And it's interesting for how advanced they are, or they were. They really didn't want to disturb the life here, even if it was in its natal stages. Because I am unsure if humans would have that same type of care. I don't know if humans would have that same type of care and cautiousness when it comes to protecting the evolution of another species. Ooh, wait. Okay, so wait, someone has made camp here before. So how did they miss, or maybe they didn't miss, the tile wall? Okay. Ooh. Where does this go? Huh. Okay, I have water that is obviously hitting me in this moment. Can I boost myself to any point? No. This is just a geyser with a direct flow downward. And does this geyser bubble at all? It does. Okay. I don't necessarily want to get pushed out just yet. It's interesting that this one has a flow down, but the other doesn't. Is there a light over here, or is that my light? That is a different light. Where does this go? How many different tunnels are there? Ooh, I think I made a circle. Because I just passed 4 geyser points. I made a circle. Okay, that's a good thing. I like making circles because it informs where I have been and where I can go next. So I could push myself out using one of the geysers, but also it's so easy to just go back this way and enter that final chamber again, so long as I don't get wrapped up in any of the geyser pools. That is the bridge that goes over into the other mining site. Okay. So we're going this way. Wait. Should I be concerned about... See those branches there? I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with the bramble seed. But also... You know, now that the bramble seed is a little bit of a concern, I'm just gonna keep my eye on that. Okay. I think I might have to wait for the geyser. Because I don't think I can lift myself out of here using my own jetpack fuel. Oh! Geyser, can you help me? Beautiful. Oh, hey! We made it back to town! Which there's like very little reason to engage because none of you are going to believe me. None of you are going to believe me, and I don't know if I'd believe myself either if I was like, hey, we're kind of stuck in up. Yeah, there goes the sun again. How long? Okay. I'm trying to be aware of whether or not I'm on a timer. And there's the bramble seed. Should I throw myself into the bramble seed if I'm going to die anyway because of a supernova, you know? Who's to tell me that I am not allowed to throw myself at the mercy of this weird seed? By the way, I still can't tell anyone about the harmonica, can I? Okay. Y'all ready for stupidity? Let's go. Nope. Okay. Well, at least I punctured my suit on my own home planet. All right, hypothesis is a failure. I tried. let's lift. Keep lifting. Oh, wait. Give it a second. Lift. All right. Is there anything else on this planet? Also, where's my ship? Okay, my ship is quite a ways away from me. So we're going to try to jump glide to it as quickly as we can. And then I kind of want to check out the other pole, if possible. I think I'm very close to dying again. And that's okay. As you know, dying at this point means very little when I can just start again. Oh, wait, it's kind of hard to... Oh, it's kind of hard to tell directions when I'm in here. Okay, that's one of the geysers. And this is somewhere I haven't been before. Oh, God. Wait. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna roll it up on this hill. Where am I? Huh. Okay. I haven't been back this way. Unidentified signal nearby. Ooh. Are you one of the fancy rocks? Signal identified Grove Shard. Frequency discovered quantum fluctuations. Oh, that sounds creepy, actually. Oh, that sign was not there before, and neither was that tree. The ancient glaive, it's always dark, the quiet shade across old bark. Oh, music's kicking up. Man, that's crazy. So the trees here also move as well. It's not just that rock. Why? Is it something special about Timber Hearth, or is it the rock itself that might have some form of quantum field around it? Because I haven't seen that specific phenomenon with the trees happen anywhere else. Can I make it up to this? Ooh. What's up here? Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove of this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon. Underline. It stands to reason two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon scene as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal of the grove will reveal much more about it. Oh, and there she goes. Crazy. Well, you know, you kind of just have to sit here and accept your fate, which it's beautiful in its own way, you know? Okay, this is something else that's on my old notes that I didn't move over to my new big notebook. We were able to get a vision of 7 statues, right? 3 of them were lit. Question mark, why were 3 lit, but 7 masks were active? Masks or statues? I'm gonna call these masks because the statue is the thing that opens its eyes at us. That is different. Hey, Slate, I'm going on all these cool adventures without you. I just want you to know that. And one day, when I'm able to prove that I am in a quantum death loop, everyone's gonna have to, you know, but maybe not believe me, but you're not gonna be able to put me on psych restraint. Okay. I'm hesitant to say that we're done with Timber Hearth. I don't want to spend another full episode on Timber Hearth. Also, give or take, if I had to assume that the supernova is a timer. Ooh, wait. What's this? I'm just gonna crash land because I can fix it anyway. Genius. Okay, I still made it. All right, what is this? Oh, wait. I think this is... It's been 2 days since the launch in deep space satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that this is historic days for the Outer Wild Ventures has... they're printing, here come. Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look, there's Hollow Lantern, a Giant Steep, and the Quantum Moon. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system looking stunning from every angle of these 3 images, and in color no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Wait, hold on, what is that? It can't be. I mean, that's not even possible, and I'm interpreting this photo correctly. There's an even stranger. It doesn't show up on either of the other photos, just this one. Must be an equipment malfunction. Only sensible explanation, I'll radio Gabbro and tell them to examine the satellite's lens for defects. Looks normal. What am I looking for here? What? Ah! Oh. Okay. I don't know why that was a jump scare. Okay, I think that's one of the astronauts. I think this is what my friend was talking about, because I do have a friend who's kind of on call who loves this game, and I asked them basically when and how to start the DLC, and if it's something I should do mid-game, end-game, or towards the end of the game. And I was told to not start it. And I'm sure some people might be upset about this because, you know, everyone likes to play their games differently. But I was told to not start the DLC until I am confident that I have discovered most of the mysteries of the main game. And that's kind of all I was able to get. But it has something to do with that, like, trail of trees, I think. Okay, I want to go to our moon. And I have to remember how to match velocity. I could engage autopilot. Also, I don't want to fly into the sun again. But I do want to get to that sun satellite. Okay, okay. Match velocity, match velocity. And... I am a genius! Put me on Artemis 2. Actually, you know, don't. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh my god, it's their moon flag. That is so cute. Okay. Let's see. Hi. Okay, this is Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anybody. Don't the other travelers come by? Lunar Outpost saw more traffic back when ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes in to say hi, but Gabbro's Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, is there anything else you want to ask? Aw, he's lonely. It seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfelds and Gosen mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. When ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch Little Scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about because I never told them. Okay, I love the way these characters are written. They forget about you. I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers, since I'm always in one place. It's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. I don't always get that in the solar system, let alone our village. Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with the signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map, but the Attlerock is pretty small moon, actually. Just go north, you can't miss it. Don't go. What is this place? Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. We were the first started Outer Wilds. Travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on number of launches and landings taking place in the village, also the number of fires. I forgot everything gets caught on fire. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here with raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Oh, Marl says hi. Marl's probably the one who probably the only one who remembers I'm up here. I should go see the big lug soon. Don't tell them about this, but sometimes I throw little scouts down there to make sure Marl isn't doing anything stupid. I worry that big tree in the village wouldn't stand a chance otherwise. I should go double check on that tree at some point because the little tile mosaic was something about an open giant tree, which could be anything. It honestly could be a tree. Ooh, hello. What are you? Land. Got it. Perfect. Oh, no, overshot it. Overshot it. 1 second. Bam. Okay. Esker signal scope log. Day 48, still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine. I feel better once I hear their music. 51, listen to Chet play for a while. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosan their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Okay, 55, banjo music coming in loud and clear. Sounds like Ryback is doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. 63, today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it's probably nothing. No, it's back today too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can't be them. 88, still there. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. Better talk to Guinness. Or Ness. Okay. Can I tell you where I've been hearing the harmonica? Because you're the only person who's likely to believe me. I don't think it's you. Wait. It's that harmonica. Okay, trees detected. I get oxygen back immediately. Can't get enough of the moon. I'm kidding. Dang it, I can't tell you about the harmonica either. I want to tell someone about the harmonica. I feel like I'm going crazy again. Okay, I'm trying. Ooh. Ooh, there's ruins on the moon. Wait, there's ruins on the moon. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay. Oh! Wait. Okay, wait. What's this? I've seen that image before. We have seen that image before. We just don't know what it means. Am I supposed to be following the angles of this circle? Or is there something down here that I'm missing? There's trees down here. There's the image again too. I don't know what this was supposed to mean. Maybe it's the sun? I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator. It can hear and follow signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points in one direction. See, most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Prevent, my apprentice and I will make adjustments. Try again. Update, disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. That is what y'all were searching for. So are you looking for the beginning of the universe? Wait. Oh, okay, I wasn't pressing the button. I was like, huh? Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up that easily. Oh. Curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. So that's how they ended up here. Okay, I assume Eye of the Universe simply means the beginning of the universe or the center of the universe. Thatch, where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than the eye signal locator is. Anona and those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. Wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Ember Twin, they made a quantum locator. I can locate the quantum moon myself. That's not a problem. Question is, how do I get to it? My notes make no sense. They don't. They're written very poorly, but I understand them. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I can construct a new building to house the proposed locator. Okay, they built it on Brittle Hollow. Let's build there. I imagine young friend Coney would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow South Pole immediately. Okay, we have our bearings. Ooh. Oh, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, it's the coolest day of my life. Time for the official notes. So this is some kind of know my locator. It can point out different planets, which are incredibly cool, by the way. But for what little I understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. Not sure I was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly to see if I can learn more. Yep, I'm gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Okay, that must be the sound of everything, all the parts moving above me. I was so confused. I don't know whose note that is. Well, has to be one of our spacefarers. They went to Brittle Hollow, so it's more than likely Ryback or Rayback. Okay. So that means I. And this, oh wait, I want to leave it there. I don't want to touch it after that. That is sun. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm following you. I'm following what you're putting down. That is Giant's Deep. That is our water planet. And then, what are you? Well, it said it only like really located a couple of things. So this gotta be Brittle Hollow, which is over there. There's my moon again. Okay. Crazy. How do you get to something? Wait. Why didn't it disappear when I stopped looking at it? Did it stay? It was... No, it's moved now because it was over here. Maybe it didn't register that I was looking at it and then looked away. How do we get to something that we are not... Wow. Not really allowed to, you know, perceive. Okay. What is in this hole? Oh, wait. I can't cross the barrier. Hold up. I've made a mistake. There we go. Church research notes. Property of Church. This is an old crater. Neat thing here is the compensation of samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of ice on the outskirt of Dark Bramble. I posit the Attlerock was hit by a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble is now. Okay, so I was right. Dark Bramble is not that original planet. Follow up, maybe more of the fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on the astral bodies in the solar system. Okay. So I was right in my assumption that Dark Bramble had been ripped apart by one of those invasive seedlings. Which is going to be what happens to our planet, but you know, a little bit less concern there, considering I think the supernova is gonna get us long before that seed does. How much time do I actually have? I need to start timing it, but I think I am running out of time. Okay. I'm gonna ballpark it between 20 and 25 minutes, which is not a lot. Okay, that is the quantum moon is there. Can I get a glimpse? Wait, that's not gonna work because I looked at it through the map, so it's gone now. Jiminy Crickets. Gotta be somewhere. There she is, there she is. Okay. You know what? Lock in, we're gonna attempt something. If I'm listening to the frequency as we are heading in its direction, will I must be allergic to space. Will I be allowed to land here? The answer is no. So you can't land on it even if... So how do you do this? Maybe it's a piece of tech I'm missing? Okay. It's crazy that it's right there, and there's no way it's a gas giant. Unless it is. I would like to assume I can land on this. I can't let it out of my sight. That's a dumb idea. In my head, I'm like, can I acknowledge where it is in a frequency and then try to like ram my spaceship into it without looking at it? And I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense at all. It's like trying to drive backwards into a parking space. Well, that makes sense, but believe me, in my head, I know what I'm talking about, and my thought process did not make any sense. Ooh, I don't want to get too close to it though, because I will lose it. I will figure it out. I will take the moon. All right, I might have to leave this alone for now. I don't want to, but also the sun's gonna explode soon enough. Wait, do you go into the sun? Is that something that happens that might attribute to the supernova? No, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it because of this. I lost it. I lost it. I'll never know if it goes into the sun. Unless it's still there. Jiminy Crickets, I lost it. That would have been cool to see if it went into the sun. Man, I lost it. No, that's my moon. That doesn't count. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out the quantum moon. It has to be something with the frequency of it. But the question is, once again, how do I acknowledge its location and frequency without needing to look at it in any way? Because I can't exactly fly this spaceship backwards. There's got to be a way to do that. I'm determined you can land on that moon. Okay, I am going to die in a very short amount of time, which means I kind of want to see how close I can get to this thing I've had my eye on for a while. It's on the outskirts of our solar system, and it's not really named. So I'm not sure if it's a white dwarf or... Oh, I can't even match velocity with it. Actually, I think I'm being pushed away from it. I think I got pushed away from it. Okay, I'm kind of gaining on it, but will I be able to do it in time? I don't know, because the sun is constricting at this very moment. I can't get a match on this thing. That might be a white hole. Oh my god, I think that is a white hole. I want to touch the white hole. That that sounds so weird. I want to touch it. Stop focusing on the sun, okay? The sun is exploding. Okay, we get it. I'm good. The sun is going to explode. I understand that part of this process. Ooh, I can shoot a scout into it. Can I? Okay, warp back. It's not getting any closer. Dang it. Ow. Wait. Oh, Jiminy Crickets, I want to see that. I want to see what's over there. Okay, so the music kicks up when I'm about to die. That makes sense to me. Oh, I am getting closer this time. So much of this is going to be me attempting to do things that probably aren't like, yep, okay, I see the bending of matter. Yep, okay. I want to touch the white hole. Dang it. Oh, man. I will figure this out. Okay. But we gotta not get distracted. I am gonna touch that white hole at some point. I'm gonna thrust the entire ship into there at some point or the other. It feels so weird because, like, when the music starts to hit and I know the supernova is coming, it's not that I lose, it is like I lose urgency. Because what is the point of me going to a new planet and landing even though I'm really about to get wrapped into... Oh. I've made it all the way to Dark Bramble. Which, oh god. It's so interesting from the inside. So is the core bigger on the inside? I guess is a question to myself. What are you? Hold up, can I see what this is before the supernova hits? What is that? That wasn't my quantum moon, right? It wasn't big enough. I am not sure. I am not sure what that is. Okay, I don't feel like I want to explore Dark Bramble just yet. But it is one of my biggest mysteries because of the seeds that are coming off of it. And the fact it wasn't originally Dark Bramble. We don't know what planet was there before. There's my moon. I want to know what that is. I want to know what that thing is that explodes every time we wake back up. That is my next... I thought at some point I was going to make it to the Hourglass Twins, but I am very interested in what keeps blowing up. Okay. So we're heading... Oh, let me actually make sure I'm getting out of orbit. Okay, there we go. For a second, I was worried I wasn't. We're going to engage autopilot here and just let it take care of the trajectory. And then we'll see what this satellite is. This satellite breaks apart every time we wake up. Okay, I want to get here without flying myself. Okay, sweet. I can lock onto this. Match velocity. I don't want to fly into Giant's Deep. I want to know what this is. Ooh, okay, it does have a little gravity base right there. Okay, I gotta figure. Oh, okay, that's part of the satellite. I'm like, what is this cloaked monstrosity that is floating beside me? Okay, how do I land this? Like that. Okay, pretty simple. Pretty simple. What can I say? I was born for the space program. Okay. This is clearly Nomai created, obviously. Our people are not this advanced. I love their locking system. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. What is this? Probe tracking module. Okay. Something here is broken off. That was the probe tracking module. And what is... Oh, nope, that's my probe. Bring that back, please. That's that. Nope, nope, nope. Get back. Thank you. That was not what I meant to do. Nope. Stop that, please. Launch module. Is this also busted? This might be what originally broke. Okay, hold up. It kind of looks like you can get in there, right? But the glass is busted. Okay. Oh, careful. Okay. And what is this? Control module. Okay. This one is not busted. Oh, please get in the hole. Please. Thank you. Oh, I thought I was stuck on something. Bam. Ooh. Okay. We got trees. Oh, can I land, please? Okay. Okay, they have to have gravity crystals somewhere. Giant's Deep Projection Stone. Okay, let's see. Ooh, here we go. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says that there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. Locomotive limb. Okay, interesting. Did you just have a locomotive limb, or is that something that's up with the whole Nomai people? I wish I were my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the why do I say it like that? Orbital probe cannon is now indefinite hiatus, so something was busted with it. Tell Prevent and Morrow that they return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. Malo and I will join you and Daz. Prevent left to visit her brother. She fears Adea may feel responsible. Responsible for what? Okay, so this... Ooh, there's another tile. This cannon was not meant to fire, which might explain why it busted. But why did it fire when we woke up? Malo, my better 50% Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the yard construction crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. And I am right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting. Ah, okay. I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. So that is why it exploded. Okay, they overshot the trajectory of it. Thought concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Okay, so you guys were given parameters and you ignored them. Ooh, what's on the ceiling? Hold up. What's this do? Launch module projection stone. Oh, this is what it looks like from inside the launch module. Because it's busted on that side. So I can get in here. Can get in here, but I'm gonna have to spacewalk for it. Okay, good to know. I can get in there, but I'm gonna have to spacewalk to it. Little scary. And I definitely need to redo my fuel before I attempt that. This is Giant's Deep. Ooh. That is a big cyclone. Okay, there's a whole bunch more tech on Giant's Deep. Okay. What is up with the ceiling? And what does this do? Oh! Oh, cool! It's a little gravity shifter. Okay, so I assume if I step back in it... Ah, I understand you. Okay, do it again. Okay, that made me a little dizzy, but it's fine. Here? Ooh, this is one of those things from before. Okay. What exactly are you? Some type of ship? Oh, can I fall in the... What happens if I touch this liquid? Nothing. Okay, I'm good. Curiosity killed the cat. Okay, whatever this station is, it's sending a signal to the probe cannon. Okay. Oh, wait. This thing's floating now. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. 7 minutes, 4 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from the Ash Twin project. 7 minutes, 4 seconds ago. 7 minutes, 7 seconds ago. It's a live counter to when the probe actually exploded, or the probe cannon exploded. Wait. So, if the Nomai had been gone for this long, why did the cannon just go off? Let's walk the ball this way. Okay, that's the probe cannon. And there goes the probe. It's showing it actively break apart. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Receiving data from probe. Orbital... That word's gonna kill me. Orbital. Probe. Cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. So who sent the request? Because the request went out less than 8 minutes ago. But we are to assume that the Nomai are dead. Okay, let's see something. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structure stress detected. Accessing damage to modules. Assessing damage to modules. Control module is intact. That is where we are. Launch module viewpoint window fractured. That is where we can get to. Exposed to the vacuum of space. The tracking probe is missing. Tracking probe module missing. If it's not here in space, it may be safe to assume that the tracking probe module landed in Giant's Deep. And then we would just have to find it. Which, yeah, sounds like a lot of work considering that is a fully aquatic planet from the looks of it. No, it looked like there's islands there, right? I think Gabbro's on one of them. I'm going to have to, that's where we came from. That leads into space. I want to refuel before I try to spacewalk into the other module. Just, well, if I can get out of this hole. Thank you. Just to be on the safe side. Because it makes the most sense for me to kind of leave the ship where it is because it is safe in this little gravitational... Ooh. Nope. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. How do I... Okay. It is kind of safe where it is. My ship, I mean. Okay. Which one's which? I think it's this one because that looks a little fractured, that walkway. Okay, this is it. All right, gotta be careful here because I don't want to run out of fuel. Okay. Got it. Let's go. All right, there is this. There's a floating tile here. Okay, sweet. This room still has gravity. Okay, that's good. Control module. Okay, this is a window into the room we were just in. Oh, and I left the ceiling active. That is why that thing is above me. That freaked me out for a second. So what does this tell me? Malo, my better 50% cassava, sending the last cannon components. Wait, we read this. Because they ignored the flight suggested settings. And then this is the tracking. So this would tell me where the tracking probe ended up. Okay, it's fully intact. That is a good thing. It's fully intact. And I would say the safest assumption is that this is somehow internal of Giant's Deep. There's a statue. That one's eyes are open. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna have to find that part of the module inside Giant's Deep. First to know the coordinates of the eyes of the universe, you'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use as much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need the first to fire the probe once anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? Okay. I would mind, Malo. I would mind because if we're not capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Lucky for you guys, it's not destroyed. It's just a little lost right now. Okay, the ceiling looks like it also had the ability to create those images that we saw in the other one, but obviously this is busted. Okay. Let's navigate back to the ship. So our next thread of discovery would be to go to Giant's Deep. If we can track down... Perfect. If we can track down the probe or the probe tracking module. Yeah, okay. Refuel, just to be on the safe side. Because I'm a little afraid that I might, oh, wait. Let's safely get off this thing. Is there anything else? God, I love the design of the cannon. So, I mean, they kind of broke it intentionally. I wonder if we'd be able to track the probe. I'd have to be very quick about it, though. Because it looks like that thing just slingshot its way out of here. We'd have to be very quick to try to catch onto the probe. Okay, let's see if I can't make my way into Giant's Deep. Am I getting? Oh. That didn't work. Okay. I don't know if that's the music kicking up or what. Okay. Attempt number 2. Can I just force my way into your atmosphere? I can. I can. I totally can. Oh. Whose ship is that? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Wait. I am underwater. What is this? Oh, what is this? Hold up, I'm trying to get where I can safely see what I'm looking at. Oh God, this planet's a little hard to navigate. Ghost matter detected. It's a jellyfish! Oh my God, I love jellyfish! This is a dark bramble seed. Okay. So we have another dark bramble seed, but I assume this one likely didn't take root. Oh, that island's moving really quickly. Or maybe I'm moving very quickly. One of the two. Okay, hold up. I need... Because there's ghost matter, right? I need to be able to see it. I assume that this seed wasn't able to take root. Likely because there's nothing to take root of. Oh, is gravity times 2 here? Oh, yep, I'm heavier. I am much heavier. That explains why landing sucks. That explains why landing here really sucks. Oh God, okay. I chickened out. Ah, no. Dang it, okay. Oh God, I'm gonna have to get back to where my ship is. Okay, yep, gravity is quite heavy here. There shouldn't be ghost matter in this particular tunnel. So does ghost matter also come from the seeds? Okay, I can go this way. Okay, stay back a little bit. Oh, we got a campfire. Ooh, and someone else is recording. Trip 4, entry whatever, crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Ah, yeah, all way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered Giant's Deep. You just got field sparred. Okay, so someone's made it down there. That was one of my more... What? Oh. Oh, how did I end up in space? Where's my ship? Where's my ship? Where's my ship? Oh no, we're crashing. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Welp, okay. Oh God, I have to start back from the beginning. Hold up. And I think all my limbs are busted. Okay, so the islands just lift here. Oh god, is it gonna happen again? At least we know how to get around now. Okay, so Feldspar made it to the core, which I think, based off of something we heard in the first episode, that was something that Gabbro failed because there was tentacles? Something tentacle-like was keeping Gabbro from getting to the core. Okay. Boring crashes. Remember to see Slate when I get back. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered Giants Deep. You just got field sparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I say so myself. However, can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hornfell and Ghosten about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. It seems that all that's left is the big one is Dark Bramble. Here I come. Okay, so Feldspar has been everywhere, apparently. Ooh. You know what? I deserve a marshmallow. I deserve a marshmallow. Okay. Oh my god, the jelly. I really hope there's jellyfish under the water. I love jellyfish. Okay. Let's see just how deep down we can get. If I can get back to my ship. So, Feldspar said that you can't brute force it, which might have been what Gabbro tried to do. Oh no, I'm caught in something. I'm caught in something and I'm being lifted. And I don't know where I am. Oh, there's a current that's keeping you out of the core. But there are jellyfish! Ooh, that might have been what he meant by electrocuted. That core does look kind of spicy. Ooh. Oh no, the music's going. Oh, I probably shouldn't have landed right there. We are about to get supernovaed. Oh god, this planet's freaky. I love it though. I want to get to where the jellyfish are. I hate though that gravity is doubled here. It does make traversing a little bit of a headache. Wait, can I read this? No, for some reason I can't read this. Oh, but there is writing. Oh, dang it. Okay, I gotta move quick. Oh, dang it. I keep trying to, you know, take a quicker route, but I can't because of gravity here. We're gonna see how quickly I can read this. Okay. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Inside the island. Oh my god, is this what this planet looks like during the supernova? I'm not sure I like it. Yep. Okay, that just kind of sneaks up on you when you're in Giant's Deep. Okay. Meet the statues inside the island. We have an idea of what the current situation is. So we can't... Feldspar said you can't brute force your way into it. Which is kind of what Gabbro told, God, who did Gabbro tell? Was it Slate? Gabbro told someone that they failed to get to the interior of the planet because of potential tentacles, but you know, there was also the line of dialogue where maybe, you know, Gabbro was drunk. Can I tell you anything? You're lucky I'm in a time loop, otherwise I'd be super dead. The sun is gonna supernova, by the way. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics is really more Hornfels' domain. Me, I'm here for the rocket science and the marshmallows. You know what? I gotta respect that, you know? The simplicity of focusing on what you can control in life. That's actually a really good lesson. Because if someone came up to me and told me, hey, our sun's about to go supernova, I would just call my family, you know? Call my family, go hang out with my parents, watch my favorite movie. You're not gonna convince me to, you know, try to go on some quest to save the universe. Why? Because you can't stop a supernova, okay? There's my moon. I'm going to get you. I am going to get you. I'm going to figure it out. But I'm not gonna get distracted by you right now. I know that's what you want, evil moon. You want me to be distracted by your magnificence, and that's why you're here again. You're taunting me. Okay, we have to kind of ram it this first time in order to kind of make this work. But the core of the planet... Pull back, pull back, pull back, abort. What is that? That is an island. Okay, I thought that was part of the module. That is not. All right, never mind. I lost my chance to just brute force my way in right there. Nope, don't need that. Need to rotate. Okay, engage autopilot. And let's accelerate. Board autopilot. And ram it. Can I keep going? No! Oh my god, wait! Wait! No, I'm failing here. This is not working. I'm in a deadlock with that current. Oh, that is... Wait. What is... There's an island inside of this cyclone. Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I think I might... Okay, I'm kind of hitting a wall here. Okay. We're going to see if I cannot force my way into that cyclone. Oh my god, I did it, 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 I did it. Okay, bam, I did it. Okay, launch pad. Nice. I never noticed this. Spot a tree, walk towards it, enjoy. Thank you. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Where am I? It's interesting how this is just a stationary cyclone, you know? Oh, I'm at one of the poles. Curious. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I can't really force my way down, I don't think. It's a little difficult. I don't really have a great grasp on the way this planet's... I mean, I know it's doubled, but traversing's a little difficult for me. No, sorry guys. All that coffee is giving me the hiccups. Okay, don't fall. Don't fall, please. Muchas gracias. Okay, I have zero clue where I'm going or what I'm doing. But you know what? That's the best part about science, is the discovery. Ooh, what does this say? Well, be welcome in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Ooh, I like quantum journeys. Let me up. How did they build this inside the cyclone? Or did they build this and then the cyclone started? Either way, I like Quantum Journey and I demand knowledge. Actually, you should never demand knowledge. That tends to be where things go wrong. Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. These are lessons to learn for yourself. Okay. Okay. Let me take a look around before I jump into mysterious holes. Okay, I think I'm jumping into that mysterious hole. All right, here I come. Ooh, nice catch. Okay. Seek the wandering ark. Found you. Oh. Is it wandering because... Yes, it is. Actually, let me make sure I'm not missing anything I can pick up and read while I'm trying. I don't see anything that's glowing purple. Okay. I have found the ark. Ooh, it's one of those rocks again. There you go. Island shard. Okay. Oh, I don't like that you jumped at me like that. I don't trust you, shard. It's like it gets closer each time, like it's trying to crush me. Okay, I'm leaving. You can keep your room. You freak. Observe a quantum object. Observing an image of the quantum object. These are the same. Oh. Yeah. I'm coming for you, Moon. I'm coming for you, Moon. So all I need is a picture of it. Crazy work. Okay. It's so simple. But I guess in my head that wouldn't have worked. Okay, what does this read? The arc and the crystal do not naturally meet. Okay. Okay, so I have to make them meet. And I would do that by taking a photo of one and rotating until they are forced to align. Bam! Big brain behavior. I don't like you. I got distrust for this specific rock. I know there's other rocks, but that's the one I like the least. This is the last one, but we made it harder. How so? Okay. All right. I'm getting what you're putting down. So let me... This isn't the right thing. Oh, wait. I don't think they're already aligned, are they? I think I'm missing one. Yep. Okay. But where am I? I'm stuck in the wall. I'm stuck in the wall. Okay. Oh, you know what? Wait. Huh. Oh, wait. I have an idea of what it wants. Oh God, I had it. I understood. I understood. It just, you know. Okay, I'm gonna take another photo of that just to be safe. There we go. That's using your brain. Okay. And then... Is the rock back? The rock is back, but this room is different. Okay, this is their image of Giant's Deep, right? We offer our congratulations, you've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you and the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who come before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Okay, I know how to get to the moon. We understand how to get to the moon. Is there anything else here to read? Maybe something behind the big wall? I still don't like you. Okay, I know you taught me something cool, but I got beef with you. So the shards all have something to teach you. Okay, good to know. And this is the island shard. Well, thank you for your lessons. I will now leave. Okay, and that's how we get back. Sweet. Okay. I am not done with Giant's Deep. Because I think there was another island that I landed on, but then we got caught up in the supernova. But we have learned quantum imaging. That's so curious, because in my head, I wouldn't think that an image would save... What's the best way to explain that? I wouldn't think that an image would be, you know, counted as a perception of a quantum object. But you know what? It makes sense that it does. It's not far-fetched. Oh god, getting out of this planet is, like, not fun. Okay, but I don't necessarily want to leave, actually. I just want to get out of... There we go. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, there's got to be other planets, other islands, because Gabbro's here somewhere. Okay. Navigating this is kind of nasty. Which way is the... Be careful. Okay. So they travel in clusters. That has to be Gabbro. How much time is on my clock, though? Okay. My concern now is that I got so wrapped up, and that is where we were before. So that is where the jellyfish are. I don't want to engage with something where I get like really into it and then bam, supernova. And I need to keep a counter. I need to keep a better timer. This is where I died last time. Well, I didn't die, but you know. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold up. Okay, that's a little better. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Okay, so different island, I assume. Or this island? Okay, we got trees. We have trees. Man, these islands move so quickly. What is this? Not sure. But it has a vortex on it. Ooh. Okay, this is what they meant by inside the island. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Phelox says that it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Phelox specifically told us not to do that. But I really want to see the test too, Lammy. But it's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Phelox will let us see the later test. Oh, look how scratchy the handwriting is in comparison to what we've been seeing before. Okay. Memory statues. That makes a lot of sense because they are storing our memories. Oh god, I fell. Okay, so there's a door, and then according to those writings, there is another entrance. So I gotta find a door or another entrance. All right, but at least we kind of have an idea. So the memory statue. Ooh. Wait. Wait. Okay, bam. It wouldn't let me go over the side. Oh. My ship's up there. Oh, okay. Ooh. Statue workshop. Oh, dang it. Okay, the little globe thing they use as a lock is busted. Oh my god, and I left my ship up there. Oh, I gotta go all the way back around. It looks like they actually wanted you to, like, stop or park there, but we didn't do that, so. It is what it is. Oh, well. Gotta go around the leg. Okay. Bada bing. Let me refuel just to be on the safe side. I'm curious what the sun looks like. So I might pull myself out of orbit just to get a good look at the sun and then ram back in if it looks all clear. It does not look clear. Okay. It's starting to contract a little bit, but I might have a couple more minutes. Okay, we're going to just engage the autopilot and then abort it. That way I can, like, hit the planet dead on. Okay. Got it. Okay. Ooh, let's not get caught up in that because there's a strong chance that that will force us back out of the planet if we do. Okay, that is the dark bramble seed. And that just got lifted. Okay. This is the planet I was trying to get into. Ooh. I keep saying planet. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I figured out another way. Okay. So that ended up working quite literally perfectly. It's a good thing we figured that out now because likely we're going to have to do that again, considering the fact that... Ooh. So we can open it from this side. But my issue is that once the timeline resets itself, does that door stay open? More than likely not. But I mean, I guess it was fairly easy to get up under this planet. We didn't really struggle with that, but we might have to time it a little bit better. Oh God, no! Don't hit me with the music! Don't hit me with the music! Yara, would you kindly step back so Daz is the closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever's closest proximity. See how the eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired to Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Felix. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? Now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within the Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send the stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. 7 statues, 3 are lit. Wow. If they are activated, and that's why the eyes open, we can assume that one of those statues is ours, right? So that means 2 statues, I don't know who they're paired to. Well, I guess one of them could be paired to Daz. But then the question stands, is Daz the Nomai still alive? Because we are stuck in a time loop due to the memory pairing. So what happened to Daz? Or can you disconnect a pairing? Ooh, this is for the Ash Twin. Hold up, because this should show me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 3. It is 3. What is that? There's some type of sphere that moves. I'm about to get supernovaed. I installed the mask inside the Ash Twin project, Felix. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. The safety measure, however, is the statues will also be activated in the event of an equipment failure. Will they? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their mask will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. However, it is possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Oh, and there's more notes that way. Oh, how do I? Because I can't jump that. Not with this current gravity situation. So. And here comes a supernova. I can hear it. We might as well just accept it. I can kind of watch it from here. So either the Ash Twin project was a success, or there was an equipment failure. And that is why the mask opened its eyes, and that is why we are currently in a loop. So who do the other 2 masks belong to then? Because they have to be paired with someone. I assume one of them is Daz. But if Daz was paired with the mask, how many years ago? Because we should assume it was quite some time ago. Does that mean Daz is stuck in their own time loop in their own time? No, because we're only getting time loop because we're dying because of the supernova. So that's crazy. Potentially, if the supernova wasn't happening, then we could live a series of years and go on and then die and then have to go back to when the mask originally paired with the knowledge of everything that happened years after the pairing. So maybe that is what happened to Daz, or potentially there's a way to disconnect someone from the mask. So I guess my curiosity is this Nomai named Daz in their own time loop? No. Because that would have been a test run. And the mask have just activated, basically. Because of either a success or an equipment failure. I'm lucky I'm in a time loop, otherwise I'd be super dead. You're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons. Let me try. You know what? I'm gonna go grab my spacesuit because it makes traversing over to the observatory quicker for me. I'm going to go and try talking to our two friends and see if there's literally any dialogue that we can continue with them about everything that we have going on. You know, there's quite a lot. Ow. That was my kneecap. Okay, we still have things to do at Giant's Deep, but when we are done with Giant's Deep, Ash Twin seems like the next logical choice. We've heard all of this. Does anyone want to hear about my stories from space, even though technically this is my first day in space? Okay, we should tell Gabbro. That will, we need to find Gabbro in Giant's Deep, which I have seen their, I was about to call it signal fire. That's not what it is. Campfire. Oh, I love the music. There's such a stark contrast between like how the game starts and how calming and like relaxed everything is versus this adrenaline of feeling like I have to get so much done in a certain amount of time or everything's going to restart. We understand the quantum moon now. All we need is a photo of it, which is crazy. So Giant's Deep, Quantum Moon, Ash Project. Oh, and then, oh my God, then we still have Brittle Hollow. And Brittle Hollow has a planet in its solar system. And we still have to figure out how we're gonna loop the sun. And then there's the white hole I'm still invested in. I want to get on that meteorite. I am nowhere near done. There's my moon. I'm coming back for you. I am coming back for you. But I really, you know what? I'm gonna pause right here. And the reason I'm going to the pause screen is that way I don't think I lose time on my supernova timer so long as I'm paused. We are going to end this right here because I think I've been recording for a while at this point. I feel like I'm making actual progress now. Now that we have continued some of the story threads in the nearest planets to Timber Hearth. Well, not really, because I guess Ash Twin, Hourglass Twin, whatever, is closer to Timber Hearth than Giant's Deep. But I feel like we're making progress. The Nomai ended up in the solar system because they were looking for the eye of the universe. Whether that is the center of the universe or the origin of the universe, I am not completely sure. For whatever reason, they made the memory statues. I'm trying to think of why they would make the memory statues. Other than the preservation of knowledge, basically. What were they doing? Because they also built a chamber on, they built the chamber on Ash Twin, which the memory from the statues goes into the chamber of Ash Twin, right? But those memory chambers don't activate unless the Ash Twin project is a success. So I guess the big question is, what is the project in general? Like, what establishes the success of the Ash Twin project? Or what establishes a malfunction, like a system failure? Because either there was a system failure or the Ash Twin project was a success, and that is why the statues lit. So one of those statues is ours. Potentially, one of those statues belongs to a Nomai named Daz. And then the third statue, we do not know. We don't know, unless they unpaired Daz from the statue when they were doing a system test. So then that means there's two other individuals, creatures, whatever, that are paired to a memory statue. So we could potentially be running this quantum loop with someone else, which would be comforting. I want to go back to Giant's Deep so bad. We know that there is an interior current that is protecting the core of the planet. And Gabbro was not able to force their way in, but Feldspar said that there is some sophisticated way in that we don't quite understand just yet. And it's either going to be likely because of the islands. So there might be an island that you can dip down into and maybe bypass the current that way. Or there is the potential that a cyclone might utilize the current. That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Maybe there's a way to use the cyclones to get in. We'll have to investigate that. But I also want to go back to the statue island, because there was another, I don't even know what to call them, the writing walls. I don't know exactly what I should be calling them, but I do want to get back to one of the writing walls, and we can't jump there because the gravity on Giant's Deep is ×2. So we're not going to be able to jump that. And the only thing I can think of, if all the planets lift out of the atmosphere, I wonder how quickly we can. It sounds crazy, but here's my thought process. We're in the interior of the planet. The cyclone in the planet, interior of the island. The cyclone lifts the island into the atmosphere. We use the 0G to go over and read the wall as quickly as possible, and then hope when the island crash lands into the planet, we don't die. That's all I got for you. And I want to go see Gabbro. But the reason I'm pausing exactly where I am is because this moon has taunted me for 2 episodes now. And now that I understand quantum imaging, I want to go look at that moon. So I think I'm going to break up my promise to myself that I would go planet by planet. And I think I'm going to hit this quantum moon in the next episode. If you want to see me do that, you're going to have to wait for the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I adore this game. My notes make like, hold up, let me make it where you guys can't see what's on the other side of it. Because on the other side of this is my work list for my actual 9-to-5 job. But this looks like nothing, and it looks like very sparse notes, but I know what it looks like. I know what the purpose of it is, you know? I love this game. I am so excited to discover more. I still am not sure what the full focus of this game is supposed to be. Are we trying to find a way to save ourselves from the supernova, or if there even is a way to do that, or if we have to continue the journey of the Nomai and find the Eye of the Universe, which, one more tangent, so sorry, was apparently putting off a signal for some reason, and then the signal stopped, because that is why they built the probe. No. That is why they built the big tracker that I think is on our moon, right? Is that where it was? I'm already losing track of where things are. They built the big rotating tracker because they were trying to get the signal of the Eye of the Universe, but the signal is like everywhere all at once, so it can't tag anything. You can't track it. Curious. Okay. I'm going to have to continue my mad raving thoughts in the next episode because we're already going on for some time. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you join me again for more Outer Wilds, and I will be seeing you guys very soon for more space travel. Bye-bye now.